This year's Proficiency Award winner in the area of agricultural education placement is Peyton Reba of the Cheney FFA chapter. This award is sponsored by the Harmon Bliss and Kurt Dillon families. Peyton began by creating and teaching agriculture lessons to nursing home residents, and then expanded to teach at a local daycare. Through these lessons, Peyton learned the importance of giving clear and specific instructions, as well as how to adapt her lessons to the abilities of her students. Later, Peyton started an internship with her ag teacher where she helped prepare and teach lessons to middle school students. Peyton's experiences have taught her how to manage a classroom, develop exciting curriculum ideas, resolve conflicts, and use strategic thinking. Peyton has also created a website of educational resources, including her lesson plans that she anticipates launching this September. Peyton plans to become an agriculture teacher and FFA advisor. Peyton is the daughter of Tyler and Nicole Reba, and her advisors are Samantha Dugan and Cheyenne Holiday. Congratulations, Peyton! Lawson Jones from the Chapman FFA chapter is this year's winner of the Agricultural Mechanics Design and Fabrication Placement Proficiency Award. This award is sponsored by Abilene Machine. Lawson was responsible for the fabrication of a 31-foot gooseneck trailer for his family's farm. Lawson worked with his father and communicated with Titan Trailer Company to design and build a one-of-a-kind trailer kit, which was a first for the company. Lawson spent many hours traveling to and from their facility to inspect, measure, and take photos of existing trailers to use as a model. Besides building the entire trailer, Lawson also learned how to wire the trailer, which was a challenge he was excited to overcome. Lawson entered the trailer in the Kansas State Fair where he won his division and took third overall project. In the future, Lawson hopes to be involved in the agriculture industry. Lawson is the son of Corey and Amy Jones. His advisors are Jake Rutledge and James Weller. Well done, Lawson! The winner of the Proficiency Award in Agricultural Mechanics Repair and Maintenance Placement is Cole McCorkle from the Wellington FFA chapter. This award is sponsored by CanEquip. Cole works for Day Farms, where he is responsible for maintenance and repair of numerous tractors, combines, and trucks. He began working for Day Farms in high school and credits his brother for sparking his interest in the company. Throughout his employment, Cole's responsibilities have grown from small, supervised projects to more challenging independent roles. Cole now works closely with his employer and local certified technicians to complete major repairs in-house. Last summer, Cole built a custom fuel trailer from scratch and has developed new skill sets from the process, such as rebuilding wheel bearings and using an airless paint gun. He has also developed his skills at welding, cutting, and grinding through mechanical fabrication. Cole's parents are Mike and Amber McCorkle, and his advisors are Linda Chase and Victoria Thompson. Keep up the great work, Cole! This year's winner of the Agricultural Processing Placement Proficiency Award is Josie Buck from the Jackson Heights FFA chapter. This award is sponsored by Santa Fe Trail Meats. Josie works for Holton Meat Processing, where she helps process custom meat orders and markets premium meat over the counter. Holton Meat Processing sources their meat from local families and guarantees choice or premium quality grades. Josie first began in 2019 as a member of the cleanup crew working after school, but her responsibilities grew, and soon Josie was trusted to work in the processing room, facilitate loadouts, communicate with customers, and clean the smokehouse. During the summer, she works on the processing floor to package, label, and organize products. Josie is also proud of her role in maintaining a safe food supply and working efficiently to fill orders. In the future, Josie hopes to become a business owner. Josie is the daughter of Stephen and Janelle Buck. Her advisor is Paul Lears. Congratulations, Josie! This year's winner of the Agricultural Sales Entrepreneurship Proficiency Award is Benjamin Burling from the Eudora FFA chapter. This award is sponsored by Harris Crop Insurance. Benjamin is part owner of B4 Livestock Feed and Supply along with his family. Benjamin's business began as a way to supply Umbarger show feed in the local area. Word of mouth proved to be an excellent initial marketing technique, and the company's minimum delivery requirements for frequent shipping were soon met. Benjamin enjoys feed night pickup, where he gets to interact with customers and hear their progress with their projects. Benjamin's responsibilities have grown from helping load feed and assist his father to now independently sorting orders, unloading the semi, making customer receipts, checking inventory, and learning to manage QuickBooks. Benjamin plans to attend college to study agriculture and continue to raise cattle. Benjamin is the son of Daniel and Melissa Burling. His advisor is Abigail Snyder. Way to go, Benjamin! Nick Kuntz from the Mission Valley FFA chapter is this year's winner of the Agricultural Sales Placement Proficiency Award. This award is sponsored by Stewart Seed. Nick works for Harveyville Seed Company. Nick began by sweeping, cleaning the store, mowing, and painting, but as time went on, Nick was trusted to run equipment and to work with customers, dealers, and managers. After completing his CDL, his role grew to delivering orders of fertilizer, corn, and beans, as well as maintaining equipment and spraying. The company also runs a retail store and automotive shop where Nick assists with tire repairs and vehicle maintenance. When the seed company grew to purchase the local co-op, Nick learned a new computer system and continued to provide excellent customer relations as he continues to work at the seed company. Nick is the son of Dustin and Christy Kuntz. His advisors are Kelly Holting and Cade Fisk. Congratulations, Nick. Ethan Neisler from the Linden FFA chapter is this year's winner of the Proficiency Award in Agricultural Services Entrepreneurship. This award is sponsored by Farm Credit Associations of Kansas. Ethan owns and operates Jimmy's Custom Wrapping, a custom forage wrapping business that he began in January 2021. He purchased a Vermeer 3500 bale wrapper at a farm auction. He wraps high moisture baleage using his bale wrapper and an 8-wheel V-hay rake, and he has learned to efficiently troubleshoot problems with his bale wrapper on his own. At one point, after working to fix an issue with the controller on the farm, he worked alongside company technicians to problem solve and ultimately sent off the parts for repair. Ethan is also proud of the way his communication skills have grown by interacting with customers and building his client base. Ethan plans to pursue a career in agronomy after graduation. Ethan is the son of Darby and Kristen Neisler, and his advisor is Tim Kilgore. Well done, Ethan! Our winner in the area of agri-science research, animal systems, is Michaela Dibben from the Junction City FFA chapter. This award is sponsored by the Kansas FFA Foundation. Michaela's research focuses on food products and processing and has involved multiple studies. The first, conducted in 2020, investigated public perception of milk and milk alternatives. Her subsequent study expanded on the first, investigating differences in protein between milk and milk alternatives. Her third study focused on marketing and labeling of eggs. Her studies included learning how to use specific laboratory tests for protein, as well as developing questionnaires that would accurately gather the information she needed. Michaela learned to design experiments, use appropriate methods, write scientifically, and present her results. She also developed the ability to overcome challenges in finding materials to conduct her experiments. Michaela plans to attend college and work in agronomy or production agriculture. Michaela is the daughter of Brandon and Diana Dibben, and her advisor is Laura Miller. Keep up the good work, Michaela. Gracie Karst from the Russell FFA chapter is this year's winner of the Agri-Science Research Integrated Systems Proficiency Award. This award is sponsored by the Kansas FFA Foundation. Gracie has conducted 4 research projects over the past 2 years. Her first project was testing different hair care products on her show cattle. Her subsequent projects were more complex and well organized, and she began writing up her findings and presenting results. Gracie's next projects were on consumer perception of animal welfare, confidence in agricultural education within her high school, and in perceptions of generic versus name brand food products. One thing Gracie is most proud of is analyzing how high school students felt about agricultural education, and the information she uncovered helped administrators and teachers improve the agriculture education program at Russell High School. Gracie is the daughter of Kevin Karst and Amy Murray, and her advisor is Allison Railsback. Way to go, Gracie! Hannah Gideon from the Russell FFA chapter is this year's winner of the Agri-Science Research Plant Systems Proficiency Award. This award is sponsored by Pioneer Creativa Agri-Science. Hannah interns with AgriLead, a seed supplier. Hannah helped conduct in-house research comparing treatments on sorghum, soybeans, and bush beans to competitors and against untreated seed. Hannah learned a lot from her coworkers, such as observing plants for issues, using proper measuring techniques, how to review data, and how to ask effective questions. She also helped set up the experimental design and collect data related to emergence, plant weight, and stem, root, and leaf length. Hannah also learned how to enter the data into a software program for interpretation. In the future, Hannah plans to attend college to become an environmental scientist. Hannah is the daughter of Mike and Ronnie Gideon. Her advisor is Allison Railsback. Well done, Hannah. Nissa Olson from the Manhattan FFA chapter is the winner of the Beef Production Entrepreneurship Proficiency Award. This award is sponsored by Sam and Janet Hands. Nissa's interest in raising cattle began at a young age, and she now raises Charolais cattle and works to improve the genetics of her herd. She became ranch manager at Fancy Creek Charolais and markets a number of show calves from their herd of 12, as well as replacement heifers. Nissa has developed skills to help her make informed breeding decisions and interpret EPDs. She has also learned to manage an artificial insemination protocol and time the placement of CIDRs for best conception rate. She communicates with bull buyers, takes charge when hiring help to work cattle, and works to make good marketing decisions through cow and heifer sales at local livestock auctions. In the future, Nissa plans to attend college and pursue a career in animal science. Nissa is the daughter of Livia Olson, and her advisors are Doug Mueller and Alyssa Mullenix. Congratulations, Nissa! Our winner in the Beef Production Placement Proficiency area is Emma Oftenberg from the Tonganoxie FFA chapter. This award is sponsored by Tiffany Cattle Company. Emma works for High Prairie Genetics, a 400-head seed stock Simmental operation that raises and markets show-quality bulls and heifers. At first, Emma worked with trained show heifers, doing basic rinsing, walking, and feeding. Emma's skills have grown to include anything from feeding and halter-breaking calves to operating the chute and identifying sick animals. She also takes care of pastured cattle while the owners are out of town. Emma realized that her employers needed extra help in the fall to artificially inseminate heifers, so she applied for and was awarded a grant to attend AI school to contribute to AI operations. Emma plans to go to college and pursue a degree in feed science. Emma is the daughter of Mark and Katie Oftenberg. Her advisors are Zachary Callahan and Beth Schartz. Well done, Emma! This year's recipient of the Dairy Production Entrepreneurship Proficiency Award is Cole Meyer from the Hanover FFA chapter. This award is sponsored by Kansas Dairy. Cole's herd consists of 5 Holstein cows and 8 heifers, plus 41 bull calves. Cole purchases young, day-old calves from a local dairy and keeps about 25 calves in the rotation at a time. The calves are vaccinated, castrated, and raised to 3 months old, then weaned and transitioned to the feedlot and raised to 600 pounds before marketing. Cole has learned much about keeping cows healthy, monitoring production of each cow, and how to mix rations appropriately. Cole works hard to keep on top of calf health through keeping a clean environment, gradually transitioning the calves to cow's milk from replacer, and monitoring for signs of respiratory disease. Cole is the son of Daniel and Doris Meyer, and his advisor is Patrick Damon. Keep up the good work, Cole. Kendall Sextro from the Nemaha Central FFA chapter is this year's winner in Dairy Production Placement. This award is sponsored by Kansas Dairy. Kendall began working at Stallbomber Dairy, where she was responsible for feeding young calves, cleaning bottles, and preparing calf huts. The Stallbomber Dairy relocated, so Kendall transitioned to Roki Road Holsteins, where her responsibilities grew to include milking and preparation for milking, administering medications, unloading the grain cart, and identifying sick cattle. She has improved her cattle handling skills and has learned to be patient when working with animals. Kendall has also learned the value of teamwork and good communication to accomplish a task more efficiently. Kendall looks forward to maintaining a herd of her own in the future. Kendall is the daughter of Robert and Carla Sextro. Her advisors are Matthew Stallbomber and Maria Haverkamp. Congratulations, Kendall! Our winner of the Diversified Agricultural Production Proficiency Award is Madison Hellwig from the Lebec County FFA chapter. This award is sponsored by Triangle H Farms in memory of Greg Hands. Madison works on her family farm, where they maintain 2,000 acres of cropland and about 100 head of cattle. Madison's responsibilities have grown since entering high school to include operating the seed tender during planting, driving the tractor and grain cart during harvest, raking hay, and moving and stacking bales. On the cattle side of their operation, Madison is trusted to check cows independently as she identifies sick or lame animals and monitors for signs of calving. She also helps work cows and has learned to handle cattle when using the chute and how to dose and administer medications properly. In the future, Madison plans to pursue a college degree. Madison is the daughter of Mark and Rebecca Helwig. Her advisors are Kyle Zwallen, Dustin Wiley, and Keith Guerin. Well done, Madison. Christian Bain from the Oxford FFA chapter is the winner of the Diversified Crop Production Placement Proficiency Award. This award is sponsored by Kansas Corn. For the past 5 years, Christian has worked for Totten Farms, a diversified row crop operation that produces cotton, wheat, corn, milo, soybeans, and alfalfa. He became a full-time employee in the summer of 2020, and his responsibilities include operating the sprayer, combining, planting, and stripping cotton, checking 9 irrigation pivots, stump and debris removal, and equipment maintenance. Totten Farms is also a certified channel dealer, and Christian has stepped into the role of salesman, where he takes customers' orders and carefully measures the amount of seed and administers appropriate coatings and treatments. Besides his work for Totten Farms, Christian has begun to step into ownership of his own family farm. Christian is the son of Ryan Bain and Krista Fussell. His advisor is Lauren Van Allen. Congratulations, Christian. Rebecca Vague from the Ellsworth FFA chapter has earned this year's Proficiency Award in Diversified Horticulture. This award is sponsored by Hummer International. Rebecca's SAE involves multiple projects within the horticulture industry. She has landscaped her family's backyard and a rock garden at a public library, and she also grows her own vegetable garden and cares for the plants at the high school greenhouse. Rebecca's responsibilities have grown to include knowing what produce to plant, the best type of soil for each crop, how to prevent heat and wind damage, and when to plant so she can harvest each crop when they will be the most marketable. Over the last 4 years, she has produced nearly 700 plants. She has also grown to be able to maintain the greenhouse independently on weekends and school breaks. Rebecca is the daughter of Christina and Timothy Vague, and her advisor is Carl Don Stover. Let's congratulate Rebecca on a job well done. Delaney New from the Holton FFA chapter is the recipient of the Diversified Livestock Production Proficiency Award. This award is sponsored by Harms Plainview Ranch. Delaney raises cattle, hair sheep, and hogs on pasture with a focus on regenerative methods and rotational grazing. She also maintains 2 beehives and keeps about 200 pastured chickens. She leases the pasture from her family through a farm labor exchange. Her stock is harvested and inspected through Meatworks of Kansas, and she markets products through her family's storefront. Last year, she became a vendor at the Topeka Farmers Market and gradually built up a regular client base. Since she began her SAE, Delaney has increased her cash sales by nearly 600%. Delaney plans to attend Kansas State University to pursue a degree in agronomy and then return to production agriculture. Delaney is the daughter of Shane and Kelly New. Her advisors are Jason Larison and Alex Bartell. Keep up the good work, Delaney. Our winner in the Equine Science Entrepreneurship Proficiency area is Natalie Bray from the Pike Valley FFA chapter. This award is sponsored by Purina Animal Nutrition. Natalie maintains a herd of 2 quarter horses and a pony that she exhibits at rodeos. She also participates in the Wild Horse Youth Challenge at the Kansas State Fair. Natalie began taking lessons from a professional trainer and soon entered a labor exchange program in exchange for lessons. She began by cleaning stalls and watering horses, but she is now trusted to exercise, vaccinate, and feed client horses, as well as repair saddles and tack. She has developed skills in horsemanship, groundwork, and has become an experienced barrel racer. In the future, Natalie plans to expand her breeding program and has been actively researching bloodlines to best complement her mare. Natalie is the daughter of Travis and Brandy Bray, and her advisor is Katie Carlgren. Congratulations, Natalie. This year's recipient of the Equine Science Placement Proficiency Award is Zane Polson from the Hugoton FFA chapter. This award is sponsored by United Mosquito and Fly Control. Zane works alongside his parents to raise and train ranch and performance quarter horses. At first, Zane was responsible for cleaning stalls and helping train horses by riding seasoned horses alongside the colts his parents were breaking. As his skills increased, his projects became more complex. Zane helps his parents with clients' horses by doing groundwork in a round pen and riding them around the pasture or down the road. Tasks that he used to need help with, he now performs independently. He has also begun to trim hooves, and his next goal is to learn shoeing. Zane enjoys competing in ranch rodeo events to expand his knowledge of the equine industry. Zane is the son of Craig and Leela Polson, and his advisor is Les McNally. Way to go, Zane! This year's winner of the Fiber and/or Oil Crop Production Proficiency Award is Cody Willie from the Iola FFA chapter. This award is sponsored by Kansas Soybean. For Cody's SAE, he rents 68 acres of farmland and works on his family farm to grow 3,000 acres of soybeans a year. He is responsible for preparing the soil for planting and operating the combine and grain cart during harvest. Cody has gained the knowledge of operating necessary equipment and making sound financial and planting decisions. Cody's experience will be invaluable as he plans to return to his family farm full-time after graduation. Cody is the son of John and Beth Willie, and his advisor is Amanda Strickler Holman. Congratulations, Cody! The winner of the Forage Production Proficiency Award is Ella Pachta from the Republic County FFA chapter. This award is sponsored by Kansas Forage and Grassland Council. Ella works alongside her family to run their family hay operation. Her business includes swathing, raking, baling, sharecropping, custom grinding, and delivering ground hay to feedlots. She and her family also harvest forage crops for their cattle operation. As her SAE has grown, so has her involvement and role in the operation. Ella is the main swather operator and helps rake and bale part-time. She also put up 22 acres of alfalfa on a 60% tenant, 40% landowner share crop program. Ella has learned the important role forages play in her beef cattle operation through daily tasks, as well as assisting in the creation of an alfalfa test plot. Ella is the daughter of Gary and Jenny Pachta. Her advisors are Jed Sternad and Kara Wolverton Holtorf. Well done and congratulations, Ella. Emily Gaston from the Chapman FFA chapter is the winner of the Fruit Production Proficiency Award. This award is sponsored by the Kansas FFA Foundation. Emily's family owns and operates a 2-acre vineyard where everything is planted, pruned, maintained, and harvested by hand. She has learned the science behind each step of growing grapes, including propagation, pruning, and harvest. This has helped to improve her leadership and organizational skills as she works to make sound management decisions with her family. Because her dad was stationed in Germany, Emily also had the unique opportunity to visit vineyards across Europe. This helped her to grow her understanding of the grape growing industry. Emily's parents are Brian and Rebecca Gaston. Her advisors are Jake Rutledge and James Weller. Congratulations on a job well done, Emily. This year's winner of the Goat Production Proficiency Award is Tucker Siebert from the Chapman FFA chapter. This award is sponsored by the Kevin Davis family. Tucker raises and sells high-quality goats for both dairy and meat production. He has 15 registered boar goats and 64 registered dairy goats. Tucker focuses on development of quality production offspring by introducing new genetics through selective breeding programs to improve linear traits. He uses artificial insemination, embryo transfer, and in vitro fertilization to enhance genetics and biosecurity. His family also owns a dairy goat operation where he provides care for 120 dairy goats every morning and night. He has gained valuable decision-making and sales skills that will come into play as he continues to grow in his career. Tucker is the son of Robert and Tekoa Stroda, and his FFA advisors are Jake Rutledge and James Weller. Way to go, Tucker! This year's winner of the Grain Production Proficiency Award is Noah Wiley from the Labette County FFA chapter. This award is sponsored by the Kansas Wheat Commission. Noah works at a farm that grows 2,000 acres of corn and winter wheat. He is responsible for routine maintenance of the farm's machinery, including setting computer parameters for tillage and harvest GPS software. Noah prepares the seedbed by eliminating weeds, taking out compaction, and working terrace channels to improve drainage. After his experience on the farm and competing in the agronomy CDE, he is well versed at identifying weeds, insects, and diseases on crops to help make sound chemical and variety selection decisions. He operates the row crop planter, grain drill, combine, and grain cart throughout the planting and harvesting processes. In addition to these tasks, Noah has gained valuable skills in scouting crops. Noah's parents are Dustin and Becky Wiley. His advisors are Dustin Wiley, Kyle Zwallen, and Keith Guerin. Congratulations, Noah! Christian Pena from the Sublette FFA chapter is this year's winner of the Landscape Management Proficiency Award. This award is sponsored by Lawrence Landscape. Christian is the owner of his own lawn care company, Elite Mowing. He provides lawn care, bush trimming, and small landscape services 9 months out of the year. His customer base has grown over time, with 35 client visits a week, along with spring and fall cleanups. He has worked hard to gain respect in his community by advertising his business, staying consistent with his billing and scheduling, and even won the bid to maintain the 3 city parks where he lives, consisting of a total of 7 acres. Learning how to manage several clients, maintain equipment, and keep proper financial documentation will be valuable to Christian in the future as he plans to take over his family's construction and demolition company. Christian is the son of Cesar and Sonia Pena. His advisor is Elizabeth Meyer. Congratulations on a job well done, Christian. This year's winner of the Outdoor Recreation Proficiency Award is Benton Kerr from the Manhattan FFA chapter. This award is sponsored by One Oak. Benton worked at Brown Memorial Camp as a camp counselor, where he taught and demonstrated outdoor etiquette like protecting wildlife and following responsible principles like leave no trace as a solution to wildlife and land protection. Benton led a STEM program station where he taught campers how to fly unmanned aerial systems and highlighted their application in agriculture. Benton also works for his city's Parks and Recreation Department by helping at the ice rink. He communicates with patrons, handles transactions, cleans and organizes skates, and conditions the ice surface. His experience has taught him valuable communication and time management skills that he will use in and out of his SAE. Benton is the son of Michael and Jennifer Kerr. His advisors are Doug Muller and Alyssa Mullenix. Congratulations, Benton! Congratulations to Christopher Kane from the Mission Valley FFA chapter for winning the Poultry Production Proficiency Award. This award is sponsored by Amos Carr Trust. In 2017, Christopher acquired 23 baby chicks. An idea took hold to transform an unused grain shed into a chicken coop. Being frugal, Christopher used recycled items to create a space for the chickens. Once the chickens produced eggs, he was able to sell them and donated some to the local food pantry. Now he collects approximately 2 to 3 dozen eggs each day from his 45 hens. Among these tasks, Christopher has also gained valuable experience in developing his responsibility, time management skills, and a strong work ethic. He has made the operation self-sustaining through quality chicken production. In the future, Christopher plans to pursue a college degree. Christopher's parents are Michael and Dana Kane. His advisors are Cade Fisk and Kelly Holting. Way to go, Christopher! Brecken Pearson from the Canton Galva FFA chapter is the winner of the Service Learning Proficiency Award. This award is sponsored by Sites Fundraising. Every other month, Brecken schedules a blood drive by advertising the events on social media and placing flyers in local businesses. She sets up the blood drives on the day of the event and helps with donor sign-in procedures. Brecken utilizes her knowledge of social media platforms to advertise the importance of giving blood and to communicate the need for donations in her community. Her goal is to save 75 lives per drive by having an average of 25 donors at each event, since each donation saves 3 lives. She has grown the number of donations by sending text reminders the morning of the blood drive, sharing on her school district's page, and allowing donors to have her contact info in case they need to reach out to her. Her experience as a blood drive coordinator has taught her problem solving and time management skills. Brecken's parents are Jeff and Natalie Collins, and her advisor is Ashley Austin. Congratulations, Brecken. Casey Butler from the Chapman FFA chapter has earned this year's Proficiency Award in sheep production. This award is sponsored by Hobbs Show Lambs. Casey owns a sheep production operation with 10 ewes and 3 ewe lambs. She raises and shows lambs while improving the genetics and production of her herd. Casey is responsible for helping vaccinate, docking tails and tagging ears during lambing season, as well as providing daily care to the sheep. Her eye to find structurally sound rams to pair with her past show ewes has made her a well-rounded sheep producer. Casey has learned skills like networking, communicating, and advocating for the sheep industry. Casey is currently majoring in agricultural education at Kansas State University, and the lessons she's learned raising sheep will come into play as she teaches future students about agriculture. Casey is the daughter of David and Carla Butler. Her advisors are Jake Rutledge and James Weller. Great work and congratulations, Casey. Carly Dreyer from the Iola FFA chapter is this year's winner of the Small Animal Production and Care Proficiency Award. This award is sponsored by Animal Health Center of Marion County. Carly works at a local dog grooming and boarding shop called Wagon Tails. She can now identify many breeds of dogs and has taken on responsibilities such as trimming dog nails, grooming dogs specific to their breed, and she has also learned ways to promote biosecurity. Carly evaluates every dog before she bathes or grooms them to ensure she uses the correct products and procedures. She helps clean and sanitize the equipment, kennels, and floors. She has learned safe dog handling practices, as well as valuable skills in working with customers, especially how to keep customers happy during difficult situations. She also enjoys getting to help care for the dogs that are boarded by feeding, medicating, and exercising them daily. Carly's parents are Jerry and Kathy Dreyer. Her advisor is Amanda Strickler Holman. Congratulations, Carly. Congratulations to Michaela Neely of the Renwick FFA chapter for winning this year's Proficiency Award in Specialty Animal Production. This award is sponsored by Prairie School Farms. Michaela volunteers and works at the Sedgwick County and Tanganyika zoos. She helps clean, feed, and track breeding and medical histories of each animal. Most of Michaela's work is with elephants, and she teaches visitors to the zoos how to pet and feed them. Michaela has grown in her communication and teamwork skills while working at the zoos and looks forward to a career working with animals. Michaela is going to Hutchinson Community College to major in biology, then plans to transfer to Friends University to major in zoo science. She is the daughter of Eric Lee and Melissa Neely, and her advisors are Cheyenne Holliday and Cody Holliday. Congratulations, Michaela. Tucker Leck from the Neodesha FFA chapter is the winner of the Swine Production Entrepreneurship Proficiency Award. This award is sponsored by Kansas Pork Association. Tucker started his swine production inventory with 4 gilts and has grown his operation ever since. Using artificial insemination, Tucker bred 8 gilts, producing 40 offspring from 8 litters, which he marketed online to sell to customers across the United States. In 2022, Tucker purchased a gilt and boar of an endangered breed of pig. The first litter from this breed had 12 piglets, and he is proud to protect an endangered swine breed. Tucker is now the sole decision maker of breeding standards and boar selection for his herd of gilts and has assumed the role of farrowing to maintain the care of new pigs born. Tucker is the son of Marcus and Talia Leck. His advisor is Emma Lehman. Way to go, Tucker! The winner of the Swine Production Placement Proficiency Award is Jenna DeRushi from the Wamego FFA chapter. This award is sponsored by Kansas Pork Association. Jenna has been involved in the show pig industry since a young age. She started showing pigs through 4-H and started to learn more about the breeding processes and systems from a local breeder. Working for the breeder has provided Jenna with real-world swine production experience, learning about nutrition, genetics, health, and marketing. Jenna helps with the farrowing process by safely bringing the sows in and out of their farrowing crates, monitors the entire farrowing process, and cleans the piglets when they're born. She's grateful she's had this hands-on experience at a swine operation and has learned the importance of communication and being a reliable employee. Jenna plans to major in animal science when she goes to college. Jenna is the daughter of Joel and Julene DeRushi. Her advisors are Andy Morton and Ashley Carr. Congratulations, Jenna! Landon Schreiber from the Blue Valley FFA chapter is the winner of the Turf Grass Management Proficiency Award. This award is sponsored by Sod Shop Incorporated. Landon started his business, Landon's Lawn Care, when he was in the 8th grade. He started with 9 clients and has expanded to 20 clients, including winning a bid to mow the city's properties and cemeteries. Landon has managed the maintenance and necessary upgrades for his equipment to meet the needs of his clients. With the growth of his business, Landon hired 2 employees and has gained managerial experience. Landon has learned how to have difficult conversations with customers, repair equipment, and developed business skills. Landon is the son of Matt and Carrie Schreiber. His advisor is Dale Hoke. Well done, Landon. Gus Wright from the Paola FFA chapter is this year's winner of the Vegetable Production Proficiency Award. This award is sponsored by the From the Land of Kansas program. Gus started a small garden plot to raise vegetables in his freshman year of high school. After keeping meticulous notes about what worked and what didn't, he's been able to expand his vegetable operation to add new varieties and enhance his marketing strategies. What he once was able to sell by word of mouth to neighbors and friends, he grew to the point where he was selling produce out of his truck and at his local gas station. Gus has learned the value of protecting the soil and testing for nutrients. He utilizes integrated pest management methods and keeps his garden tools sharp and well maintained. Gus plans to become a wildlife and parks officer upon graduation from college and continue to grow his vegetable and fruit business. Gus is the son of Jeff and Stephanie Wright. His advisors are John Menifee and Thomas Scholl. Congratulations, Gus! The winner of the Veterinary Science Proficiency Award is Cecilia Newby from the Lebec County FFA chapter. This award is sponsored by Kansas Veterinary Medical Association. Cecilia has grown up learning from and working alongside her dad and grandfather in their vet clinic. She has helped provide veterinary medical services to more than 2,000 clients and more than 10,000 patients. Through these experiences, Cecilia has learned proper procedures for giving shots, taking x-rays, treating wounds, and setting broken bones. She has gained knowledge of diseases in animals and the respective treatments and proper medications. She plans to attend veterinary school and looks forward to going back to work with her father. Cecilia is the daughter of David and Deronda Newby, and her advisors are Dustin Wiley, Kyle Zwallen, and Keith Guerin. Job well done, Cecilia. The winner of the Wildlife Production and Management Proficiency Award is Trey Milton from the Republic County FFA chapter. This award is sponsored by Ducks Unlimited. Trey turned a favorite hobby into a business as he raises pheasants from chicks to adult birds to sell to hunters. He has learned how to grow and raise the birds in pens and keep them safe from predators. Trey has gained respect for the birds through his caring and responsible handling and learned how to budget wisely and how to communicate with customers. He is expanding his operation by adding additional pens to raise more birds in future years. Trey is the son of Jimmy and Kelly Milton, and his advisors are Jed Sternad and Kara Wolverton Holtorf. Let's congratulate Trey on a job exceptionally well done.